Hello, you guys. What is up? Welcome back to Gals on the Go podcast. It's Danielle.
And Brooke. Welcome back. Happy Wednesday, everyone.
Happy Wednesday. I hope you're all just ready, strapped in, because we're going to be talking about some of our hot takes, unpopular opinions this week.
We've done this before. You guys loved it. I actually listened back to that episode and I was like, this is a good episode.
Yeah, no, it's really fun. And it's fun because obviously Brooke and I don't tell them to each other beforehand. And so, you know, it's fun to like see what you have to say.
Yes. Mine are so random.
Oh, yeah.
I hope
have
yours
to
are
be.
too. Okay,
I'm excited to hear yours because you were the one who texted me saying we should do another one. So I'm like, oh, she's got some ideas.
I thought of some. I was thinking about it because, you know, when you post something and people like all disagree with you or something and you're like, oh, I didn't realize that was a hot take. So I tried to think of some.
Yeah. I'm excited. I also have some. I was with some of my friends yesterday and we were just like talking about hot takes. And so I wrote some down that like some of my friends said.
Oh, I like that.
That I think you'll find like funny and interesting. And then we also asked you guys too. So go follow at Gals on the Go podcast on Instagram. It's a good time. We interact with you guys a lot there, so don't miss out.
Great place to keep up with us. But overall, how have you been? You've been having an eventful like week. I mean, you can get into it, but I'm tired for you. I'm drinking an energy drink.
And the craziest thing is
Yes.
I've been drinking decaf coffee like
I
this
don't know
whole time.
how like Danielle fits so much into a day these days.
It is something about the summer. Like it just, you have more energy to like, it's just, I don't know, you're not cold and it's like easier to go from place to place. And everyone, I said this in my vlog the other day, like everyone's just so down to do stuff right now. Like I feel like it used to be so hard for me to like make plans with people and now everyone's like, oh yeah, I'll go to a Yankees game. Like why not? Like I don't know. I just think, you know, the weather obviously, you know, changes people's moods. I mean, obviously, so I'm doing the Summer in the City series where I'm vlogging every day. So it's obviously motivating me to be like, what should I do tomorrow that's, you know, something new in the city? But it's been fun. Yeah. So I went on Friday. Well, let's talk about Gov Ball because I actually have some notes. Brooke and I both went to Gov Ball. I only went on Friday night.
Yes, and I went Friday and Saturday. We didn't see each other. I'm really sorry. I had a different type of ticket than Danielle did. I met some subscribers actually on the next day, and they're like, oh, I saw Danielle was here too. I was like, I didn't because I mean, obviously I knew she was there, but I was being that bitch. I wasn't coming out of the VIP section.
So we're walking by. It was such a vulnerable feeling. We're like walking by VIP and you like texted me and I was like, oh, I'm actually like right outside. And so we're like literally standing at the fence. I see like.
Did you see me?
No.
I didn't see you.
I saw like some influencer girlies that like I know, like big TikTokers and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I texted Brooke. I was like, oh, we're right here. And she goes, I'm sitting in the back.
I'm not going to lie. It was hard to get a seat. And it was a hot day. I was there for several hours before you were there, to be fair. I know. I was being a bitch.
I wasn't going to bring it up, but you brought it up.
I brought it up. I was being a bitch that day. And you know why? Because I was under protest. I was like, the fact that I'm even here, I felt old. I've never felt, and not to be like, I feel so old, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, I have never felt, I had another experience. I went on a brand trip this week. I had two experiences this week where I said my age and I was like, I'm 25, like literally. And I felt 25 and being at the governor's ball was one of them. The governor's ball.
No, definitely. It was interesting for sure. When I walked in, it was like literally high schoolers in like tennis skirts and like rhinestones around their eyes. Oh, yes.
Like it was their first time. Like, and I say it and people are like, you're right. I didn't go to music festivals. It was worse for me. I went to concerts in the city. So we would take the train in. Yeah. We'd be drinking out of our Poland Spring water bottles filled with vodka. I would be so drunk because you're like a little high schooler walking the streets stumbling. I was way worse than these kids were. But now that I'm 25, I can judge.
Yes,
I'm allowed
sit back
to judge and observe.
It was so funny. Ryan and I saw like a couple like dads around. Like they must have like gone and been like, okay, I'll stay like 50 feet away. You know, like there were definitely some parents there.
Because there's no age limit.
Are there usually
at festivals? I think it depends on maybe I'm just used to concerts.
Either way, yeah, concerts definitely have a lot of age limits. But yeah, so maybe like the girls that like raves and can't go to raves, like this was their time.
Yeah, they were like, I'm gonna go.
But I feel like as the sun started to set, like our friend Jazz was saying that like kind of like the people around our age kind of just came later. Yeah, like, I came like an hour or two later than you, like maybe 2 hours later than you. And then it just like felt more of a vibe. Like I think just the sun being down too. Like bright lights, like on a parking
black
lot.
top. Yeah,
It was weird.
I felt
at
faint
first.
when we first got in. Like, we hadn't eaten for a while. We like went to a food truck. We got there like in like, I think I texted you. We got there like 4 o'clock, and I was like, I could pass out right now. So that's why like when not like to the point, but it was just. I was like, I need food. I need to sit down. Like, I'm just at that era now where I'm like, is there a chair? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, we got there and it was like breezy. It was like starting to be golden hour, so it was just like different, I think.
Yeah, that's good.
But it was really fun. Like, I mean, like at first I was like, oh my gosh, I feel so bad because Ryan was like maybe not gonna be able to make it because of work, and I was begging him to like finish. And we get there and I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. But then it was fun and we had a blast. Oh my god, I literally have notes though.
Oh, you did.
Like random. I literally would like pull out my notes. Like, I don't know. Okay.
And you like have things to report on about the Governor's Ball. If you guys don't know what this is, it's a day music festival.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It's in the parking lot of Citi Field, which is where the Mets play. It used to be on Governor's Island, which is closer to Manhattan, but maybe arguably more difficult to get to. I don't know.
She had to take a ferry. Like, that was probably really hard, like for so many people to come.
If you've never been, the stages are set up. It's like 2 and then kind of 1 on the other side. A lot of food vendors, a lot of like brands do like quote activations that anyone can go to. They're just like, fun, like little experiences where they maybe hand out freebies or like you get to do something that's like a cool, unique experience. Very classic, like daytime music festival. I would compare it to a Music Midtown, but I would actually argue the Music Midtown is better because you're in the park. It's
way better.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah,
we're on the
but it was the same vibe.
Yes, daytime, like kids from the suburbs come in. Like that's who it's marketed to.
Yeah, and same like stage situation. Like, I mean, it's like any music festival. There's like a ton of stages. There's food trucks. There's bars. Whatever. But no, Music Midtown's a little bit prettier just because it's actually all grass. They have like a little turf every now and then.
Yeah. It's funny. A little more comfy on your feet. Like,
yeah. But like if I grew up like in the city or like near the city, like I definitely would like want to go, especially in high school. Like that sounds so fun.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to know if you saw this because I saw this trend among guys, the crossing guard costumes, outfits.
Oh, like the vest?
Yeah, but they all said crossing guard. Like a ton of like high school boys wearing like is that a rave thing?
See, this is the difference between you and I, because I was in the VIP section. I didn't. I'm only saying this, guys, because this has never happened before.
I literally had general admission. Never saw Brooke. I even saw our other friends. Brooke was vibing.
You saw them accidentally, to be fair.
Yeah, they were going from one VIP area to another VIP. It was very humbling. It was very funny.
You decided you were going last minute too, to be fair.
Yeah, no.
Like literally like 2 days before you're like, I decided I actually am going to go.
Yeah,
like,
no, we weren't going together. Like it was just like, maybe we'll wave to each other. No, she was sitting. She was eating. No, I get it. I know you were faint. Sorry. Like it's hot. But okay, so you didn't see that at all.
I feel like I saw the vest trend, but crossing guards.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Like yeah.
But like.
So how old? Like this is like the 16 to 18-year-old
sophomores and juniors in high school.
Yeah,
boys. Like 5 of them I saw.
Yeah.
So I guess it's not like a ton, but like it was like and they had bandanas. It was like rave.
Okay.
So I don't know. Maybe this is a trend.
All right.
I love the neon. This was so funny because I thought of you and Ben because like you guys love EDM and stuff. And I have a soft spot for Louis the Child. Like I was so excited.
Yeah.
And when we saw them at Coachella, the stage that it was at Coachella was at the Sahara stage. And it's like we were on the side. So it was hard to like really be emulsified in it, I felt.
Yeah.
But this was so good because like everyone was at Kid Cudi. And so we were like able to get pretty high up there, like far up. And it was such good vibes. Anyways, they did this remix to like It's Strange, which I love that song. But then they made it even more EDM-y. And no words. And everyone's like, like banging their heads, whatever. Ryan grabs me so serious and he starts slow dancing with me. It was the funniest shit in my life. He's like, wait. Slow dance.
Does Ryan funny. Like EDM?
No, he like actually doesn't like it. So
that's
he was
what
being
I
there
thought.
For me.
I was like, wow. See, that's the other thing in music festivals, you have to compromise. And that was
it's a compromise.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know too much Kid Cudi, but I've seen Louis the Child pretty recently, so I was like, that was my compromise. That was my like
no, Kid
Cudi's
so
very
good.
He was so talented.
There's a lot of people there. I didn't get to see Up and Away, which is one of my favorite songs of his. But we saw Pursuit of Happiness and then one other before that. It was good.
Yeah, it was really good. I actually saw something when we were going to leave, in the chaos of leaving and everything, like we're all being ushered out. There's guardrails, I guess, like so that people don't just like walk into the open roadway. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So we're all, like whatever, like literally like sardines, you know, like walking out. And I was like, get me out of here, please. There's no, I understand why they do it, but like it's
crowded.
Yeah, it's really crowded.
It's overwhelming.
It feels kind of unsafe actually, because. Yeah. But I understand it's for the safety so that just people don't just like walk into the road. No, I know. But it feels unsafe. But everyone's working really hard to keep everybody safe, and it really was. I felt really good about that. It's scary actually, like festivals and concerts and stuff. My brain goes to like really dark places at like concerts and stuff. So I'm not trying to trigger anybody, but like thank you to everybody who works to keep us safe in those environments.
Thank you so much. Speaking of, did you end up seeing Jack Harlow at all?
A little bit.
So at one part during, which I just thought it was so amazing that he did this, like we just stood off to the side and kind of like out of the crowd because I'm just over that era. I was gonna say,
like, were you like when you were in the crowd to Lose the Child, like how close were you to other people?
There was just like not that many people there in general, so we were like pretty close, but we had so much space. Like we didn't go, like,
I was gonna say I knew you didn't like crowds that much.
No, yeah. So we just kind of like was on this like the outskirts, but it was still like close. But at Jack Harlow, like obviously like so many girls are obsessed with him. They're in the front, and he literally singing one of his most popular songs that I was like really excited about. I'm like filming it, and he goes, whoa, stop. I need everyone to take 2 steps back. He's like making sure because they were getting too close up front. Whoa. And he said he starts giving waters to people. He's like, how are we all doing? Like, I want us all to have fun. Let's all have fun. Yeah. He like made everyone look at him, give him a thumbs up. I just thought that was so great because he could have just kept going, been like, let's go. But he, you know, took probably about 2 minutes to like.
Did someone like pass out to trigger this, or like
no one just passed out, but I think he saw maybe that could have happened. Like I don't really know.
They were throwing out. Did you see the packs of water they were throwing into the crowd?
Yeah.
They were throwing out water, which is how you know.
Yes. So one thing I wanted to say about Jack Harlow is, and maybe we've. I mean, I know we've talked about it on the podcast, and I told Ryan about like what you said, like I've been a. And he really does.
He did it. I heard a little bit of He
really just likes people to finish his songs for him. I've never thought he was attractive, but that night he had some swagger to him. Really? I don't know if it's like he's just coming into his own. He came out and he was doing that Dua Lipa song, and he was just like sexy. Like,
see, this is another place where we differ. I saw him out of the corner of my eye, and I was like, that is a mediocre white man.
Well, like he is. You were also closer in the VIP area, so maybe I couldn't see as
I got a better look at. No, he's like attractive, but do I think that he's like?
No,
you know, like oh my god, I'm fainting. You know,
it was the vibe.
I get it. He is like swag, right?
And I've seen him before live at Wawa.
Yeah.
But something about it.
Yeah.
So I get it. Like I
like some of the music. I'm not.
Oh no, not the music. I think. Music and artists.
We could separate the music from the artist.
Church from the state.
Oh god.
Hairstyle. Yes, exactly. Oh my god, this one girl keeps trolling me in my DMs like, you say you don't like hairstyles and you use man. I'm like, shut up. Like I admitted to it. If you don't listen to the podcast then. But yeah, so I just like I can understand where girls are coming from.
Yeah. What I was going to say is the most, when I was walking out though in that packed crowd, the most high school experience that I had is we literally heard this conversation like all the way through, but basically it started out with the girl going like, where's Lauren? She's like, oh my god, my mom's gonna kill me. I'm not gonna be allowed to come on Sunday. And I was like, that is so me in high school. Like
it was so funny overhearing like the kids conversations. The kids no, but like actually, we were those kids once. It's just fun, like you said, to kind of like be on the other side.
Yeah, because then you like look at them and you're like, oh my god, like I was that person. I know I was loud and annoying, and I'm sure that people probably were talking shit about me. They're like, this is Long Island, like
for sure. Oh, also, I don't know if this happened to you. One of the subscribers that came up to me asked for a Band-Aid.
Oh,
do you remember this?
I thought that we said gum.
She said Band-Aid.
We definitely said gum.
I thought it was. Well, she said Band-Aid.
It was gum because remember, like we gotta buy a pack before we go.
You're so right. Well, she said Band-Aid.
That's okay. It was close.
But I knew what she was saying, so I thought it was funny. And then another girl came up to me and was like, and she also said Band-Aid. She was like, "Hey, how are you, Danielle?" By the way, I was gonna say the whole thing, but like I didn't want to be weird.
Yeah,
I was like, shut up. But she also said Band-Aid, or maybe both girls said gum, and I'm just losing it. But thank you guys. We basically said on the podcast last week, like if you see us ask for a pack of gum, I get, or ask for piece of gum because it's like code.
Pack of gum.
Yeah,
I met a lot of lovely subscribers. They really made my
so
day.
So fun. Good vibes all around. It was good times.
Yeah.
I have nothing further to say on the matter.
Thank you. Yeah. I definitely enjoyed it. Flume the second day I enjoyed. I've just been in like a little bit too heavy of a concert mood, and I need to take a step back though, because like
I think you're entering my Comedy Cellar era.
Yes,
but for you for concerts.
Yes, so I'm about to like tone it back a little bit. I don't really have any plan for a few weeks, which I think would be good because you could overdo it. You know, I like live music, but like I think it can get overdone.
It definitely can get overdone. Maybe, I don't know.
Well, I think some people would argue differently. Not that like if I'm at a restaurant, like there's a band playing, that's one thing. But like I'm not going to intentionally seek out any. We're actually seeing some live music tonight, damn. So I'm actually
that's different. It's like a party
at events and stuff. I don't know. I'm just talking.
Yeah. Oh my god, I just had a thought when you were talking.
Concerts.
Oh yeah. So you did Gov Ball Saturday. I went to the Jersey Shore.
Yes.
I just wanted to update you guys. Parker House is everything of the sort. Like I get
so good. Did it close? It closed at 10 or 11?
11:30 actually.
Oh,
I don't know if they've changed it. So much fun. The line wasn't that long. Apparently, it gets really, really long. I think you were saying that. We only waited for like 15 minutes, which I guess is a good thing.
Wow, that's really good. Yeah.
And have you ever taken their Wallies, the transportation vans? They're like really fun. You like can call them to your house, and they're huge vans. So if you're having like a pregame or something, instead of like calling like 3 Uber XLs, like we were all able to fit in like this huge van, and they blast the music. It's really fun. And then we get there. And we started upstairs, or like the main floor, I guess, which they do like just like music.
Yeah.
Which was really fun. And then we went downstairs to God's basement. And I really felt like I was transported to like a Fiji date night at University of Georgia. Like the jam band. But then they like would play regular music too. Yeah. To give them breaks, I think.
Yeah, they would like regular like not DJ, but yeah.
Yeah, like music. And then they had these amazing huge fans though. So I never got too hot. Really good time. I was telling Brooke this before. I think I finally found my drink that I like. I've talked about this before. Like when you go to a bar, like they don't always have like Moscow mules and stuff. Like just like a bar.
Yeah.
I found my drink and it's nothing revolutionary at all. But I thought I'd share it with you guys. I got a vodka soda with a splash of cran. And I loved it because it tasted like a LaCroix. And you guys know I love like any sort of sparkling water. Because like I've gotten a vodka soda cran. It was just like too much cran. But this was like so refreshing. I literally had 3 doubles. And it was great.
I'm so happy for you.
Thank you. It was great. And then we went back to early that day, we went to the beach for 30 minutes. I was so excited. The waves were so big. We brought boogie boards out. Like I
saw you were like, it's about to happen. I was like, oh, she's about to go in.
Boogie board. Yeah. Fully was ready.
What happened?
This is very sweet that they do this at this beach. I don't know if other beaches up here do this. Like they heard like a little thunder, and I don't mess with lightning. I do not. But like you couldn't see any lightning. It was very far away, and they made us get off the beach.
Was it like a beach club?
Yeah, you have to have badges.
Yeah. This is a Jersey Shore thing. Not every family, of course, but like pretty much like it's you have to be a part of a beach club. I mean, I think that there is a public beach, but I think that like.
The one that they go to,
yeah,
it was like beautiful and well kept, obviously, and you just have to show your badge. They like had a badge for me, and then they have like a pool too, and like you have lockers. It was like a cool setup. But I think Florida should do that because so many people, it's really sad, have gotten struck by lightning.
Oh my god!
Because I mean, maybe the lifeguards tell you maybe to get out of the water, but they don't. I've never been at the beach when they tell me to like get off. Like they literally like made us take everything and go in, which I thought was great. But then we went back. The rain literally went away right away. We could have waited, but we're like, whatever. Went to Daly's pool. She has a hot tub, an outdoor shower. Like it was such a vibe. And yeah, we went to Parker House. It was really fun. And I understand why people. It was really nice. And we slept there. And like after we came back, we were all like drunk and we like got in the hot tub again. It was just so fun. The Lightning won. I'm sorry to the Rangers fans, but we are going to the Stanley Cup. So it's very exciting.
Who are they playing?
The Denver Avalanches.
Oh, cool.
Avalanche.
Okay.
So, but they're like the better team.
Okay.
So, but we'll see.
I can't believe it's like still hockey season. It's like
I know. I know. Here we are. I know. I'm like nervous, and now we're here.
And now we're here. So and then Sunday, but then you had a day Sunday too.
I went to the Yankees game, which was really fun. And that was just fun because I've never been to Yankee Stadium before. You've been, I assume. Yeah. It was really fun. We got a hot dog, some tater tots. And then we won I'm like I'm a Yankee fan now. They won like 17-4, which I've never seen in baseball. The Cubs, the Chicago Cubs.
Wow.
Fun fact, Ryan was actually named after a Chicago Cubs player.
Wow.
Ryan Sandberg. But he was like rooting for... Well, I don't even know who he was rooting for. We just wanted to go to Yankees.
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
But when they won, they play New York, New York by Frank Sinatra.
Oh,
it was really
you
fun.
love that.
Yeah, so it was just like...
You stayed the whole time?
Yeah, well, we got there late. But yeah, we stayed till the end. And it was really fun. And then on our way back, I was with Ryan, his roommate Luke, who's one of my best friends from high school, and then Morgan, who's one of my other best friends from high school, whatever. We were like, let's do a game night tonight. Like, why not? And so we went to Target. We got a couple new games, and we went to Mary Stephen Morgan's and like got pizza and had a game night. It was so fun. Highly suggest this game. It's called 5 Second Rule. Hysterical.
Really?
Yes. It's like you basically you're given a card, and it's like, this is so gross, but this is one of them. Like, name 3 ways to hide a fart, and you have 5 seconds, and there's a timer to like. It's so funny hearing what people spit out.
Yeah.
It was just so funny. So it was a good, wholesome day.
Wow.
Wholesome girl summer.
That's very sweet.
Thanks. You got your life together yesterday.
I got my life together. I didn't talk about camp. I went upstate.
Oh yeah. I always forget because like we recorded last Monday.
I know, so long ago. Danielle was invited on this too, but she was starting her video series and being very responsible. But I instead I skirted upstate. I loved it. I loved every second of it. I wish that it was longer. I went with CeraVe, an amazing skincare brand. We love them so much. And just such a well thought out, like well planned trip. Got to know some girls a little bit better. And that's the first time that happened first. That was the first time that I felt old, was because I was talking to Haley Sani and her sister Nil Sani. Mm-hmm. They're the cutest sisters. I just want to insert myself into their like sister. Like I was like, I feel like your big sister. Like not actually.
Big sister, big brother.
Not actually, but like I wanted to feel like that because like she was like, well, how old? Like Haley's so sweet. She was like, well, how old are you? I was like, oh, I'm 25. And she's 21 and her sister's 19. I was like, oh my gosh, wow. Like it's been a minute since I like was like
with the gal,
freshly 21, like 19, you know?
That's
like,
so funny.
Yeah. Well, they're very sweet.
The camp looked amazing. I actually was dying laughing because maybe you or someone reposted one of the clips from the camp. You guys were doing like Never Have I Ever or something, right?
Oh, yeah.
And it was like, never have I ever slept with my makeup on. I'm like, Brooke, you better raise that paddle.
I did.
I
I did. I was very honest. Yeah, everybody was so nice. Gabby was there. Gabby Whiten, love her.
And Anna Hyde.
Yes. Is it
So
Hyde or
fun.
Heed?
I always have said Hyde. I don't know. It's what everyone's always said.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
We'll ask her.
Yeah, she's the sweetest. Such good energy.
It looked
and I had
so
a lovely
beautiful
time.
too.
Yeah, it was upstate. It was at Schreiber's, I think that's how you pronounce it. It was just gorgeous. Like I like the mountains, and then you drive through these peaceful little mountain towns, and you're like, wow, how nice.
How long was the drive?
2 hours, 2.5 maybe. They got us a bus. It was just so well coordinated. Like I really enjoyed it, and I got to go home with so much CeraVe goodness, which I use every day. My skin's kind of freaking out right now.
You learned a lot about sunscreen, right?
Yes, they were really big in sunscreen because half the people on the trip were like skin experts, like, skin influencers. And then the other skinfluencers, if you will. Actually, there was like one portion of the trip where they were doing like questions, like they had a dermatologist there and they were asking questions and, people were raising their hand asking questions. Like a lot of my clients use, hyaluronic acid. And I was like, clients, like what are they talking about? Because they're estheticians.
Oh,
yes.
So cool.
So there were a lot of professional skin people that I got to ask some of my questions too. There's skin is just, there's a lot.
Yeah.
And everyone has different opinions.
It's tough.
But
it's cool to hear.
That was the whole theme of the trip, was like, you have to find your skin identity and like what works for you. Cause like there is no just blanket routine that works for everyone.
Yeah, that's so true. I mean, like some people's skin reacts differently to other things like, it's so true. I've learned that, especially like it's so frustrating. I'm like, you don't even wash your face and like whatever.
Yeah, no, totally. I don't wash my face in the morning, and I was like, I thought that was like they were going into a whole thing. They're like, well, when I cleanse in the morning, I use this. When I cleanse in the evening, and I was like, is that bad that I don't cleanse in the morning? Like I asked one of the esthetician people, and they're like, no, if it works for you, it works. Like that's not. It's not. I was like, oh, okay. Like it really is all what works for you. And
yeah, like if you're happy with your skin, like I feel like that is so interesting.
Yeah,
it looks so pretty. And you tie-dyed, right?
I did, and mine actually came out really good. I have to show you a picture.
Was it a shirt, or what'd you do?
Yeah, it was a shirt. Everyone did a shirt. It was like a camp shirt.
Oh, that's so
It was all camp themed. It was like, what was the name? Like Cleanser cam. Sorry.
Cleanser cam. Oh my God. And the drinks, like foaming fizz or something.
Lots of
the drink
drinks.
names were funny.
Yeah. I really enjoyed that. I'm going on another like random trip, which you guys can see if you follow me on Instagram. Follow Danielle on Instagram too.
See what we're up
the
to.
gals on Instagram.
Follow the gals.
I love a good brand trip, you know?
Yeah.
I really get
especially when they're like really well done. And
I just love getting to talk. Like we have our like group of like, you know, influencer friends, and yeah, some of them are on the trip, but getting the chance to meet people that I wouldn't normally meet and talk to.
Definitely.
And I feel like on a trip you get a little bit closer than just at like a dinner or something.
yeah, it's like intimate. You're like
Locked in.
at camp together, like doing different stuff. That'll be so fun. I can't wait to see the content.
Thanks so much.
Yeah.
More trips to be had. Cheers
with my microphone. My dad just texted. So my brother brought Finley to like his friend's farm, and I don't know what it is, but he sent a video, and my dad said that should get Danielle's blood pressure up. I'm not even gonna watch the video. It's probably, I get so stressed and protective over Finley. I'm like, are you watching him? Like
You don't want him to like eat anything mysterious or like whatever.
Well, we don't have a fence in our backyard. We have a fence on like one side because it's our neighbors. And like Finley's gone to the front yard before, and we live off of like a main road. Sorry, I'm just like going off, but it stresses me out. I'm like, I'm not home to make sure you guys are watching Finley. So we try to like not have him on the leash, and he stays generally in the backyard. But like I'm definitely pretty anal about it. I'm like, I mean, everyone should be.
So will Freddie just put him in the car and like take him to places?
I guess he did.
Do you ever do that? Do you take Finley for a drive?
Yeah.
I get nervous with that too with dogs in the car because I'm like you keep the window. Obviously, you want them to get fresh air, but then you don't want them to be able to jump out. Like it's a balance.
Our last dog loved the car. Finley like doesn't.
Oh, some dogs get anxious in the car too.
He just like sleeps. He's like, he doesn't get the point. You know when you see dogs like
yeah.
Turns out. But anyways, I'm just excited to watch that video later. I'm sure it's something great.
Finley
Bear. So is that all the ketchup that we have?
I think
and mustard?
So. Should we get into our current favorite?
Yeah.
You'd be even cuter with fresh breath, white teeth, and the confidence you can get from good oral health. Did you know harmful bacteria and toxins live in your gums, causing bad breath? Gross, right? It's embarrassing, but in time, the harmful bacteria and toxins threaten tooth and gum loss, and even worse, severe health issues like your heart's health. But we've got you covered. Let's face it, we all want to, feel good and like feel confident. So we have Guru Nanda pulling oil that can help you achieve all of your oral health goals, from whiter teeth to fresher breath to overall confidence in your oral health. Simply add Guru Nanda pulling oil to your oral care routine and brush as usual. Pulling oil is the most natural and effective way to pull toxins and bad bacteria from your mouth, and it's super easy. You basically just shake the bottle, you pour it into the cute measuring cup provided by Guru Nanda, you gently swish between your teeth for 2 minutes, and it's really nice to try and work up to 10 minutes. More minutes is equal to better and faster results. You can swish in the shower, swish while watching TV. So many options. Just, make sure to swallow those toxins or spit those toxins out. It's very, very important. And then you just rinse and brush. The right oral care is crucial to your overall well-being. Guru Nanda is offering something special for our listeners. For a limited time, you can save $3 off each bottle purchased exclusively at Walmart. To redeem, grab your Guru Nanda pulling oil at Walmart and check out using the 51 Savings app. That's not all. Guru Nanda also likes to treat his friends, so he's giving away $500 gift cards. Just go to gurunanda.com/win for your chance to win a $500 Walmart gift card.
I was like struggling to come up with like a product or something, so I'm just gonna say this week my favorite, switched up my coffee, not like order so much as like what I'm making at home, and I started putting oat milk in my coffee again as opposed to almond milk, and I realized oat milk really is so creamy and delicious. Is that your go-to?
Yeah, over almond. I like soy a lot, but a lot of places don't have soy milk, so
gotcha.
But yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I guess I haven't really been like ordering. I'm trying to think like ordering coffee out so much, but like, yeah, I just get a thing of cold brew and then a thing of like whatever my milk is of choice. And the oat milk, like the Oatly oat milk, has just been hitting.
It's great. They just came out. Well, I don't know if they but I saw an ad at the Yankee Stadium. They have soft serve.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm not like a huge. I think that was I was gonna make that one of my hot takes this week, but I think I've done it before. That I don't like. I'm not obsessed with ice cream. So I'm not like, oh my God, I need like
ice cream,
soft serve,
yeah.
But
something about it in the summer is fun.
No, I like it.
Yeah.
But I'm just not like a dessert person in general. So
You don't crave it.
Don't talk to me. Like,
I get that.
but yeah, oat milk's so great. Like an oat milk latte is delish.
Yes. Iced everything this time of year.
Yeah, I know.
But, you know.
You're iced always, though.
I know. I really am.
Like every now and then I feel like you'll get like a hot latte.
It's rare though. Getting the temperature like perfect of a hot beverage. Yeah. So what's your favorite?
Mine's also like not a product. It's Fashion Pass.
Oh, wow.
I'm like, I don't know. Like, I feel like in the summer, like all I want to do is just wear like some dresses, like some sundresses.
Yes.
So like the dress I'm wearing right now, subscribe to Gals on the Go on YouTube because you could see what we're wearing right now. The gals are wearing this awesome sundress that I don't know if I would have bought, but I was like, oh, it'd be fun to wear it once or twice and then return
cute.
it. So Brooke does it too. They have different memberships, but I get like 3 clothing items and 2 accessories each month. I don't always get the accessories though. I'll just do like 3 different things, and I usually will just get dresses. It's easy, and a lot of times because we have events come up, like I'm like, oh, I have a nicer dress that I can wear tonight, and it's just so fun, and you learn about new brands and designers that maybe you didn't know. I like Fashion Pass because they have a lot of clothes that you might see on like Revolve and stuff. It's kind of like not super dressy. It's like that perfect middle.
They have like Amanda Upperchurd and ASTR. I've
For
seen
Love
a
and
lot
Lemons.
Yes, Frankie's Bikinis.
Show me your moo.
Yes, we're just listing them.
Yeah.
It's more of those like contemporary brands, I guess.
Yeah. Not young adult, but like above. I mean, obviously not.
Yeah, but it's like, you know, maybe a crop top and stuff like that. More like, yeah.
I think it's great, and they obviously like give you the packaging, and then I just seal it up and I bring it to FedEx and they just send it on their way. It's just the easiest thing in the world, and I'm so lazy with stuff like that, and I do it, so
it's amazing.
Yeah, right? It's crazy. And it's so fun.
I got mine shipped to Long Island this week, actually.
Oh, I bet you got some fun pieces for this week.
I did. I think that's the smart way to do it though this summer, because I mean, I like to shop just as much as the next person, of course.
Me too.
But like, how often are you going to wear a dress like this? You might not wear it all the you know, and make it worth the $200 probably that it is.
Exactly. So. And like, if you do fall in love with something, you can buy it. They say how much it would be.
I bought these shorts from there. Actually.
Oh, really? You were like so happy with them?
Yes.
That's great.
Like a lot of jeans and shorts I end up buying from there because if I like the cut of it, I'm like, wow, this is a big deal for me.
Don't let the good thing go.
Exactly.
That's so true.
And they give you a discount when you buy.
Yeah. It's like member price or something. I don't know. They'll say something.
Yeah.
Same with Vivrel. I know you're so good. Literally for Gov Ball, Brooke went to Vivrel and picked out a clear bag. I was so impressed.
Thank you. Well, I thought about it. I was like, you know, I could actually use those.
People had like backpacks on.
I think that the bag guidelines were just like
little.
Yeah, they were like
someone had a Prada nylon bag. I was like, what?
That was like not supposed to be allowed, but I didn't want to risk it then.
No, you don't want to have to throw away on the spot.
Yeah,
they were risking it for the biscuit.
Yeah, there were people who came with full backpacks. I was noticing that. I was like, wait, did we read the same bag guidelines?
Yeah, like JanSport, like big, but
it was supposed to be a clear bag. Like that's what it was.
Which made me feel so safe. I was so happy about it.
Oh, I'm here for that.
Would love a clear bag policy.
Love a clear bag policy. Did Yankees have a clear bag policy?
No, actually, like not really. Maybe like after a certain size, but I was able to just bring my like shoulder bag.
Oh, cool.
But yeah, they had security, obvi.
Yeah.
Okay, song. What you got for me?
Not a new song, but because I did see Chelsea Cutler on Saturday. Have you ever seen her live?
Lewis the Child brought her on.
Oh, I did see that. Mm-hmm. She sounds the exact same as she sounds in her music. Like
you're a big fan of her, right?
Huge fan. I've been for a while. And she's on a lot of like EDM, which is kind of the song. So this is her song Not Okay. I think it's with Kygo. And she did it and it was really good. But honestly, all of her songs, but they can get kind of moody. So I picked an upbeat one.
Okay, cool. I can't wait to listen.
Yeah, she's so good. She sounds like amazing live. Like so many people replied to her story and were like, she's amazing live. Like I think it's like a known thing. I want to go to her. She just released her tour date. So I would love to go to New York if you'd like to go. It's in October. It's a while away. But
that's exciting. Maybe.
Yeah. Because I saw a little bit of Quinn too, and he was good too. Yeah, that was Friday, and then I guess she was Saturday. I didn't realize how many of like the words I knew to her songs and stuff. Like I was just sitting there singing. So yeah.
It's always a nice surprise. You're like, I know this, and I know this. I'm really excited. Obviously, you probably don't even know who this is. John Party. Do you know who he is? He's a country artist.
Oh yeah.
I just found out you know how like Pier 17 does all those concerts? Yeah. He's coming. And I just think it's on Ryan's birthday. It's on like a Thursday, so I got tickets and I'll be like a surprise.
Oh, that's cute.
So hopefully
he
he'll
likes
want
country.
to do that. He loves, and like John Party and him and I Like that's like one of our songs. I talked about it after Stagecoach. Like when it came on, I like teared up because it's like our song. So I'm I'm excited. Like all those, I need to look at all the other people that are coming to Pier 17 because that's such a fun venue.
You said that, yeah. So maybe I'll have to check. But
yeah, you'll have to look after. We're like, I'm so tired of concerts, but like
but for a few weeks we'll be spared.
Yeah. Love it. Mine is a song that came on at the pool last week. Katie and I tried out Resort Pass. I went to the William Vale pool in Brooklyn. Highly suggest. So nice. Kind of one hotel vibes, like by the pool.
Yeah. It looked really nice.
You would love it.
I just got back that day. That's the only reason why I didn't. Like, you guys were there, and I was like, I'm not even back in the city yet. Like, that,
It
was
Brooke,
like.
just assume Brooke, like, we invite each other to everything.
Yes.
If we're not there, like, you just can't go.
Yes.
Unless the show must go on. Unless Brooke has VIP, she will not come to GA. So this song was called The Vibe by Fresh Mode. It's very my style. I really don't know how to explain it. It was just like one of those songs I literally Shazammed it. It was just like I'm trying to like think of what to compare. It was just like, I don't know.
All right.
Just trust me on this. It was like, do you know the artist Mike? Like all lowercase Mike?
No.
Or like, I have this weird like little area of my music taste that I like that no one really knows.
Is it like beats or is it like a band?
It's beats. Yeah, it's more like hip hoppy, but like fun.
If it's like the other stuff you've been recommending, I did listen to the playlist like one day in my car and I liked it. So
okay, it's not like those songs actually, but I'm glad you liked that. It's like you know that song like Come Through, Gianni and Kyle or something like that. Whatever. Forget about it. It's a good song.
All right.
The song, it like will go with the
vibey
playlist. Yeah.
I know. That's why I purposely tried not to pick anything too sad because I was like, I don't want to throw off, if you're listening and you're like in a good mood. And then
I think
like,
the only one we have might be Katie's.
I know. Katie, she was like, is it okay if I do anything? We're like, yeah, any song you want.
Or so if you shuffle it, it's like, isn't it like a Bon Iver song?
It's like,
love you, Katie. So good.
It's definitely on that vibe. It's okay though.
Oh my gosh. Is it time for hot takes?
It's time for some hot takes.
I'm so scared. I have one that I'm like actually nervous to say out loud.
Oh, really?
I feel like you might agree with me. I'm hoping you agree with me.
I probably will. I feel like we agree on a lot.
Yeah.
Not all, but nervous, a lot.
But
okay. Well, we'll just go back and forth, I guess, and share some of our hot takes. And then at the end, we will share some of yours. Keep in mind, please don't take this like so seriously.
Taking my shoes off for this. Yeah. We're getting serious up in here.
Please don't like take this so. I mean, like
we're having some
opinions,
fun,
but it's for fun. Like, if you disagree, that's good. Like disagreement's
good.
You
it's
know,
healthy.
Yeah.
We're probably we're definitely gonna disagree on stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Like I've decided I definitely am okay with flip flops. So.
You're
I'm okay with flip flops.
I know a lot of people have been tagging us in the memes about people wearing. It's like I
didn't look at the poll results actually from
me neither.
GOTG.
But that Peloton instructor, what's his name?
Cody.
Cody did a thing and it was like, do not wear flip flops in New York City. That is disgusting. He did a whole thing. I agree.
Anyways, I just brought that up. Okay, what's your first one?
Life can be overwhelming, and many people are burned out without even knowing it. Symptoms can include lack of motivation, irritability, fatigue, and more. We associate burnout with work, but that's not the only cause. Any of our roles in life can lead us to feel burned out. BetterHelp Online Therapy wants to remind you to prioritize yourself. Talking with someone can help you figure out what's causing stress in your life. I'm literally so excited to talk to my therapist. I just have like a lot on my mind, and sometimes I just want to talk to someone that's kind of not involved in my life and just to hear me out, and there's just lots of stress. There's just lots of stuff going on for everybody. BetterHelp is customized online therapy that offers video, phone, and even live chat sessions with your therapist, so you don't have to see anyone on camera if you don't want to. It's much more affordable than in-person therapy, and you can be matched with a therapist in under 48 hours. Our listeners get 10% off their first month at betterhelp.com/gals. That's betterhelp.com/gals.
Okay, this is so random, but I thought of it, and this could just be for me. Working under pressure, aka like when you have like a really short timeline, arguably when you procrastinate, creates better work.
Definitely. I'm the same way.
Right?
Oh yeah. Like you have to like rush because then you like if you have 2 weeks to do something, you're going to do it on the last night and squeeze it in.
I completely agree. This always applied to me with school with like getting a paper and studying a project. Like every time, actually, yeah, when I would like give myself like, oh shoot, like the exam's tomorrow, I would always pull it out and do better.
No, I totally agree. I know I owe something to my accountant, like not money, but like some files, some papers. And she just said, whenever you can. And I wish.
Hate that.
I need her to, I need her to email me and say I need them tonight. I need her to do that.
Yes.
So I'm manifesting that. Please email me. It's so
but
true.
Then you wait till the last minute anyways, and then you end up, yeah. I guess this isn't for everything. And, you know, some people are like, but then I'll tell myself, I'll be like, I like to have time to get things done. But it depends what it is. But
for getting ready, ample time.
No,
I know you.
That doesn't create better results for me.
No, there is mascara everywhere. Like, no.
Did you see Kenzie poked herself in the eye with mascara and got an eye infection?
Is that how that happened?
I'm terrified now.
Oh my God, no. But I know it was like right before her event or something.
She had like an eye patch. She was walking.
It's terrible.
I know. I felt bad, all because she poked herself in the eye with mascara. So I'm gonna be very careful now. Yeah,
very careful.
Oh gosh. Anyways, I don't know. You don't have to take that as advice. I think every person is different when it comes to procrastination strategy. But I know back in the days of school, that was my policy.
Yeah, no, for sure. I like that one.
Okay.
I like it a lot. My first one. Some of these are food related.
I have some. Yeah.
I do not understand the hype of corn dogs. And I know you love corn dogs.
So I actually don't like corn dogs. I like the ones that are filled with cheese. Like I get like it's like a deep fried mozzarella stick. That's the kind that I get.
So the one like in Lower East Side, is that, so there's no dog inside?
You can get a dog. You get to choose your inside.
So it's just fried cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
so you don't like corn dogs
on the outside or whatever. I don't like hot dogs. So yeah.
Oh, I had a hot dog yesterday.
I know you did.
But like I would like literally the stuff around the corn dog is so disgusting.
What is it? It's
I
like
don't
breading?
know. It's breaded. I don't know why it's called corn. Maybe it's made with like
cornmeal
mix. Yeah, like cornmeal. I don't know. I just like, I was like, I just want a good old corn dog. I'm like,
Who said that?
Just people.
Oh.
Like when I was home, I remember like we were all eating hot dogs on Memorial Day. And my friend was like, oh, I can't lie, I like corn dogs better. And I was like, ew.
Maybe I'll have to try one and report back because, you know, I don't really.
They're just like disgusting. It's like you just hold it. Hot dogs, at least it's like a sandwich. Like this is like, it's a little suggestive looking.
A sandwich? That's up for
That's
debate
so true. But it is like a sandwich. It is not a sandwich, but it's like a sandwich. I like it. Okay,
all right, no, that's
your
a good one. I know what you're talking about. Like the places they're called Two Hands is one, and then there's another one, and they're like Korean corn dogs technically is what they are, but you get them with cheese. You would like that. Like it's like breaded. That. It's like a big mozzarella stick.
No, yeah, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
I thought it was like cheese and dog.
I think like my parents got it like with the dog. It just depends like what you want, you know.
I'll have to talk to your parents about it.
I think you could even get it with like a different filling too. Like if you don't do like I feel like they have a vegan option.
No, we don't
There's a
go
vegan
that
option
far
for everything. Okay. People are gonna come for me for this one. Grey's Anatomy, but I'm also gonna loop this in with any medical show. Completely overrated.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I'd say overrated, but I just don't vibe with it. It makes me anxious.
So anxious. I don't like the blood. I don't like the gore. I don't see how these people are so invested. Like, why are we on season like 25? Like, do we need that? I don't know.
It's crazy. I don't know.
It's out of
such
control.
a personality trait to be like, I go home and I pour a glass of wine and I watch Grey's. Yes. Like, I love Grey's.
What's the like slogan that they say? They're like, it's like
I mean, I
another
know like
day
McDream.
of like saving lives.
Oh yeah,
Like,
I watched one episode. I cried. I was like, I can't do this for however many seasons.
Yeah.
I mean, Patrick Dempsey is so hot. I don't even know if he's on the show anymore.
It's like an iconic cast. For sure. I feel like
but it's the medical shows. I know what you mean.
Any of those. There's so many of them. There's so many ads for them, and it'll be like tonight on. Like it's always they show the ads like in The Bachelor or something. I'm like, I couldn't care less about this, and I actually respect medical stuff like as a profession so much, but I feel like the dramatization in the shows is just not it for me. Like I don't like it.
It creates so much fear for me. Like I understand. Like I have some friends who are like nurses and they love watching Grey's. I can imagine like it gives fantasy, you know, like I'll meet the love of my life, like stuff like that. It gives fantasy. I don't know. There's like a lot there. It's nothing to do with medical. My dad is literally a doctor, like obviously.
Yeah.
But I haven't thought about that. But that is so true. I don't understand the hype in the slightest.
Me neither. Like it would be
so
like
scared.
pulling teeth literally to get me to watch one episode. Like I just it's not there for me.
Quick interlude. I have to ask, have you seen The Octopus Teacher on Netflix?
No.
Okay, you're actually the first person to tell me no, because I didn't know what it was, and everyone's like, oh my god, yeah, I watched it when it first came out on Netflix.
What is that?
my God, I can't. I literally, Jane, my trainer, started telling me just what happens in it, and I started bawling crying. It's about an octopus. You know, octopus only live for a year. It's so sad. And then they die. And this guy kind of got a little creepy. He becomes obsessed, or like he just wants to see that he swims out to the octopus every day for a year. Okay, I just figured you saw it.
Is it a documentary or a real or a show?
Documentary. It's a movie. It makes me feel bad that you haven't seen it, because everyone's like, yeah, of course. Like, it was on the main homepage of Netflix, and usually you're really good at that. A lot of people are gonna DM. I know it, because like Ryan's like, yeah, I saw that. I was like, what? Like, I stopped crying when I heard what happened, and it's not even what happened. It's just like a little scene.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay.
I have not been on my TV grind. The only
this was like during COVID, I think.
Oh,
so that's why I was like, oh, maybe like that's why everyone saw it.
Oh.
But yeah, I know there's a lot of TV out right now. I'm like, I don't know. I need to watch Dubai, Real Housewives of Dubai.
You should, but Kardashians I think is more important at the moment.
Oh, well, I am up to date.
Okay. I made Ben watch that with me the other day, and like I was like, he was actually like, he hates reality, and he was like, actually this is not bad. Like,
yeah. Like there's business.
There's so much business. I was like, I got the pants from that brand. Like,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
really? Yeah.
As you can see.
Yeah.
No, I agree. Here's another. Oh, wait, it's 2 food back to back. I don't get the hype of In-N-Out.
Yeah, I agree with that. The French fries are trash.
And everyone talks about the French fries.
They are the equivalent of if a potato was just cut up and like barely cooked. But
yeah, and you're the French fry pro.
Yes, thank you. But not even in the sense of like, you know, I like mushy. Not like barely cooked like that. Like they're like trying to be healthy, I guess. But yeah, it's like, is it a fast food place or is it healthy? Pick a lane.
Please
because like you can't be both.
Yeah, like I either want to go and know I'm being healthy or that I'm eating fast food. Like there is no in between.
Yeah. And you know, the only forgivable thing about that is the animal style. Like I know you don't like that though. Like you don't like it covered in cheese and onions and like that sort of thing, right? That makes it somewhat forgivable, but the actual French fries themselves are so bad that it's unforgivable.
Yeah, wow.
Jail.
You really had something to say. I'm so glad I brought it up.
Because I remember, you know, everyone was so into it that summer. We went to LA and we were like, we're going to go to In-N-Out. No. But you know what is worth the hype that I will say, California people, is Earth Cafe. Oh. And I don't care how basic. So worth the hype.
Yeah, people are starting to tell me it's chuggy. I don't care. The food is good. And the vibes are good.
Incredible food, incredible vibes.
We went last time we were in LA.
Yeah. It gives you a little 2014, but like, it doesn't matter.
Maybe that's why we like it. It reminds us of like OG YouTube. Yes. You know, like when you would go to LA for your first time and toast the brunch place.
Yes.
Earth Cafe is so good. They have so many options. It feels healthy. Yeah. I will
That's not
stand
overrated.
On that.
No, In-N-Out also like their menu is really limited.
Yeah, and like I've always waited in long lines. I like the branding. I think when you see the sign, it's so cute. The girl's taking pictures in front of it.
I took my picture in front of it. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to do it. I definitely did. We did when we visited Sarah Bell. She like took us there.
Yes. Yeah.
But you know, it's just. But also, we don't live on the West Coast, so maybe if we like lived over there and we like had In-N-Out our whole life, maybe. But I was expecting a lot more when I tried it, and I just thought about that.
Yeah. No, not for me.
Not for me. Oh, we are agreeing on a lot.
Yeah, we are.
Crazy.
Okay, I think you're going to maybe... I know this is going to be controversial for everyone to see, but I've seen this opinion expressed before on social media. Cooking, for one, can be more expensive than Uber Eats.
I had this thought.
Of putting it on there or agreeing?
No. I just I had this thought recently when I was like, oh, I'm going to save money and cook. I went to Whole Foods and spent so much money on groceries to make a little salad. And I'm like...
That's what I'm saying. And there are ways to do it economically. I know that there's the videos, you know, like...
There's a lot
of like this meal prep 30, and... There are ways to do it economically, but I'm talking if you're like, I want like a salmon salad or like a chicken salad, whatever. So you go and you buy all the ingredients and... I think that roughly it comes out to the same cost. Now, maybe you'll get a little bit more, obviously, if you cook for yourself. But, like, that's where you pay for, like, the little bit of convenience that makes it worth it.
Yeah.
Cooking for one's tough.
Yeah. When you have a roommate, like, you do save a lot of money.
Totally.
You split the groceries, you split the food, and you still have a lot. Mm-hmm. It's a good point.
I think it's just specifically, and just for one. I'm not saying family style. I'm not even saying with a roommate, partner, whatever. Like, it's literally, like, when it was just me in COVID, like, cooking for myself, like... Mm-hmm. It's still expensive, but yeah, I think there are certain things.
There are certain things because you don't have anyone to split it with, and sometimes the food goes bad, whatever. When you could just spend like maybe $1 more and get like a whole meal and it's like wrapped and ready for your pleasure.
And it's I know there's something about the convenience of it.
I know
like
a hot take. Bowl,
yeah,
like
like if you get from specific places where it's like bang for your buck. Obviously, it's like little portions, like that's not worth it, but. arguably also sometimes on Uber Eats it's worth it to get more to like get the delivery fee down or whatever to have the leftovers for the next day. So, you know, always thinking.
For sure. I have a lot of friends in investment banking that their company like gives them money to like get dinner because they usually are there for dinner, and it's like enough to get like my friend will get like 2 Chipotle bowls and they have one for the next day.
Genius.
Like, yep, why not?
I've heard a lot of companies that do this. They'll be like, oh, I get like a $20 Postmate credit every day for lunch or something.
Great.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that companies are doing that.
Me too.
No, I love that hot
That's
take.
kind of a hot take. What's yours?
You're not going to agree with me on this. It's a show. Succession is not good.
Yeah.
It's so dark. And again, this is like a style thing, but like, you know, it's just something that it's one of those things that everyone's been talking about a lot. I really tried to watch it, and I've seen Ozark. I've seen like stuff like in that realm, but I just didn't understand it. Like, I don't understand. Like, it's so depressing. The first episode, and it was just so dark. Like, ugh.
I think that it's supposed to be dark.
Okay, well, I didn't like that.
Yeah. It's not my favorite show of all time, but
you finished it, right?
Yeah. I think it's not the worst show. I mean, am I like anticipating the next season? Like, no, but when I watch it, like, yes, it's kind of one of those that like I'm in now, you know? Okay. So I see that though. Like I feel like that is definitely a hot take, but I've also seen some people on social media be like, what is this show?
Okay. Interesting.
But I feel like it's a New York thing too to like it. Like, don't you kind of feel that? Because it's like
in New York.
In New York, like the Nicholas Braun lives here. He has the bar. Like, I feel like it's like a New York thing to be like,
what's his cousin Greg?
Yeah.
I've still never been to Race.
Apparently, really? Oh, you should go. Apparently, he's a big Lower East Side character too. Like, he's just like always in the Lower East.
Oh, always. Like, always on Dumois. It's
yeah.
Like, cousin Greg at blah, blah, blah. It's so funny because I know him from like Sky High.
No, same.
That's who he is in my brain.
He plays kind of the same character.
Oh, just like innocent, like, hi.
Wait, so how much of Succession did you watch?
Literally the first episode.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's unfair.
Right. That's okay.
But I just wanted to like it, and everyone's like, you're going to love it. Like, whatever. Anyways, next.
Okay, this is going to go to a lot of people, you know, and I'm going to contradict myself here, but Reels and YouTube Shorts are overrated. Like, they're trying to do something that someone else already did, aka TikTok. However, Meta, meaning the Facebook parent company, and Google have us in a chokehold so that we have to use them. Mm-hmm. And I just think it's so unnecessary that we had to add these features to existing apps when we have another app that does exactly what it is. The trends are on TikTok. I find that the YouTube Shorts and you know, here I am talking crap, and like I'm in the chokehold too.
I know you post shorts. I feel like I've never posted a short.
I did because like, you know, I have like a call with YouTube, and they're like, if you're not posting, then you're good luck. You know, it's
I know they told me that.
And I find that Instagram, like my pictures are flopping these days, like because.
Okay, I've been wanting to ask for so long, but I was so embarrassed to ask. My photos are flopping.
And I think it's because they're like, no, bitch, like you gotta post videos. Like
not flopping, but like, what your likes will be. It's like 4,000 less than normal.
Yes. No, I think that it's
something's changing.
Things are off. I'll say that.
And we were warned. We were told, like, if you don't post video content, whatever. But like, even when I do post reels, like every now and then I'm like, oh, this would be cute. I will post this. I'm like, it's not like I got super like the discoverability wasn't like, yeah, you got views, but I'm like, did people follow me? Of this?
I just think that it's unnecessary. And basically what we're doing at this point, right, is reposting. I mean, that's what I'm doing.
Yes.
You know, like or I'll make something for TikTok and then I'll post it on multiple platforms because like I'm already doing the editing of it and like whatever. And I get it. Some people don't have TikTok, and for that, I get it. But however, then those people are behind the trends. Like Ben doesn't have TikTok, so he's like, he will learn everything weeks after I do because he's seeing it, reposted later on.
Oh, always. It's hilarious. It's like, this is so funny. I'm like, oh, I'm done laughing about that.
3 weeks ago.
I know. It's, if Reels could be its own thing, then like, okay, cool. But everyone just reposts, and I don't know why Instagram even wants that. Like, yeah. I don't understand. Like, I really am not going to do YouTube Shorts. Like, I told the girl at YouTube, I was like, there's a lot on my plate. Like, I really just can't. Good. But Reels, I do understand sometimes. Like, maybe you want to, like, post, like, a little trip recap and you don't want to post it on TikTok, whatever. But for the most part, it is just a lot of reposting. And it's stressful. As a creator, I think. Like, people that don't have, like, following, maybe they don't care. They're just like, whatever. But if for a creator, you feel like you have to, you know, excel at every platform, and it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot to manage.
So true.
And trying to create original content too for them. It just sucks because I feel like those big companies like a Google and like a Facebook, whatever, like they have so much say, and like being like, you know, like if you don't adapt with the trends, like you're getting left behind basically. And it sucks because we're comfortable in what we're doing, you know, and then all of a sudden we have to change up our entire strategy.
I know.
So it's frustrating. But I'm sure that there are some of you guys who don't have TikTok and you're like, I love Reels or whatever. You know, that's great.
Yeah,
but like,
I just
that's my
also
hot
don't
take.
I don't like swiping on Reels. Like I'll see them if like a friend I like posts a Reel. But yeah. Anyways, next up, because I'm only saying this because I'm still seeing them everywhere. I'm sorry to my friends that have these. I know you have them. I'm over Golden Gooses. I'm over them so much. The Golden Goose sneakers.
I've never had them.
I bought a pair on like the Real a while ago, and I literally never wore them. Like ever.
Yeah, I think that they are ridiculously expensive.
They're not comfortable.
I've heard this too. And
They're
you buy them dirty.
I know.
I don't understand that trend.
And they really do look dirty. Like, you know, distressed pants. Like, I'll spend a top dollar maybe, depending on it.
Top
dollar. But the shoes, it literally looks scuffed. And I'm just like over it. Like, I feel like we're like done. And like now they have bags and they just, I don't know. I'm so sorry to my friends. I have like a friend that's really obsessed with Golden Goose, so I hope she's not listening. But
no, you're entitled to your opinion.
I just don't think, and they don't go with everything. Like, unless you're wearing all plain stuff, because there's like a big star on it and like leopard and all kinds of things. Yeah.
I never understood. I remember like when I first started seeing them, I was like, oh, those are cool funky shoes, I guess. Like, you know, I appreciate them on other people. And then I found out how expensive they were. And I was like, am I missing something? Like,
no, literally. You're paying to like have a pair, I feel like. $500 for a pair of sneakers and they look dirty is crazy to me. Right?
I feel the same way. I feel like there's better sneakers at half the price.
Maybe. I love my Air Forces.
I know I threw mine in the wash. Good as new.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
Seriously.
Mine just got I washed them too, but sometimes they just get too bad.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I'm glad to hear that.
Mine were like the festival shoe, and I was like, these are like, they're never, you know.
Yeah, that's impressive. Wow. What's your next one?
No tea, no shade. This one for you. This is to everyone in my life.
I'm terrified.
You should always have cash on you. I don't care if it's $2. I don't care if it's $200. You should always have cash on you. And this is like, I've developed this later. I kind of have always had cash on me though. There's random instances in your life where things come up. Like, let's just say you go to a group dinner and it's like, oh, let's pay the tip. And it's like, oh, I have no cash. Do you want to be the friend that has no cash? Like, at least you could contribute something. Or if it's like someone helps you with something, you could quickly give them a $2 bill. Or, you know, you want to pack a gum, but you don't want to swipe your credit card. Like, there's just instances where cash is helpful. I'm going to say it. And like,
oh, you always have cash. Or like if you're traveling and like someone's helping you, you tip them. Like, it's nice.
Yes. And it doesn't even need to be a large sum. Honestly, singles are better. Like, literally have a few singles on you. I just have been in a lot of instances where people around me just don't carry any sort of cash, and then you're left to give to them, you know?
Yeah. Now, I have cash in my wallet right now.
Wow.
You'd be pretty impressed. I could carry us both for a day.
Wow.
I know. Well, because Parker House is cash only, so I got more than I needed because I was like, oh, it'll be nice to have cash. Yeah. And it is nice. Sometimes, like, even if I'm at a bar and I don't feel like giving my card, I'm like, here, keep the tip. No, it's definitely a vibe. Or if you order pizza, I usually order pizza from Uber Eats, but you know.
Yeah, if there's like little cases like when, and I know we're in a world where it's Apple Pay and everything's so convenient and whatever, but I just think that there are instances.
I could probably at least start having a couple bills.
Tip always at a bar, like, you know, so much easier to tip in cash because then they see you. I don't know. It's something about it.
It's so true.
Thanks.
My next one is, I don't really know how you're going to feel about this, but like, let's say you're at a restaurant and you order like chips, salsa, and guac. I'm going to go for the salsa first. Like salsa over guacamole.
Wow.
Yeah. Unless the salsa's bad. Then I do like guacamole, but like, if it's like, let's get the chips and salsa or the chips and guac, like I'm going to say the chips and salsa.
Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like a lot of people are guac.
I think I would reach for the guac first, but I see where you're going.
Okay. That's all.
Yeah. That's all.
That's all.
Okay. country music isn't that good. And if people know that I know this, I just have to say, because that is obviously like the world's most unpopular opinion. I think it's like, isn't it like America's music is country music? Like I know that this is like.
I mean, I think a lot of people don't like country music though. I think you're okay.
Okay.
But a lot of people love it. It's so fun. But it is like specific. Like if you don't like it, like I get it. I don't.
And I don't even want to say, like, it's hard to say a blanket statement because sometimes on my TikTok, like, things will pop up and I'll be like, oh, that's a catchy tune or whatever. But for the most part, I just think it's overrated. I'll say that. Maybe it's not, that's not good. That's offensive. Like, it's overrated. You know, so many people are like, you know, so into it and stuff.
No, I know. It's
but I
not
appreciate
offensive.
it.
I mean, everything we've said is offensive,
I
I guess. So don't.
No, but I'm not offended. You know, if people are like, EDM is trash, I'm like, it's not for everyone, you know.
No,
it's
I mean,
beeps and bops. I mean, yeah, it's house music.
Country music is like my tractor and my girl in her bikini.
Yes,
like,
the most unrelatable to my life. Like,
yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, I get it.
Yes.
I'm glad you said that though. Okay, this is mine that I'm really scared to say.
You're coming out and saying it. What is it?
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like some people have to agree with me on this, and like Delaney is going to murder me when she hears this, but I don't even know how to like word this. It's probably not that big of a deal. Friends,
We talked about this in the last time
we
did
did?
it. Yeah, I listened back and we did talk about
Did I bring it
Friends.
up last time?
I don't know who brought it up, but we did talk about it. 'Cause we were like, Friends is...
Well, for dramatic effect, Friends is good, but not that good.
Okay.
Like, people literally like refer to it in their day-to-day life. Like when Ross and Rachel and there's
were
like
they
so
really
many...
broken up?
Yeah, like we were on a break. Oh yeah, we did talk about this. Wow, damn.
No, that's okay. It's
So I looked at my list and it wasn't on my list. So
I think
but
that
maybe it just came
we just
up.
had a discussion about it.
Okay, well, I just like I was really scared to like talk about that because I feel like a lot of people love it. And here's the thing: if my friends wanted to go the Friends experience, I'd go with them. So like it's not like like I've seen some episodes. Have you watched it all the way through?
I've only seen episodes here and there. Like I remember
Same.
sleeping at my friend Mary Beth's house and she had the DVDs and she's like, we're gonna watch Friends, and I was like, oh, I fucking hate the show. Like
I
you
know it's
like
it's great and it's good light TV, but
Yeah.
like I want to watch like I want to see some drama, and I guess it is drama, but I don't know. Like I love Jennifer Aniston. I love like a ton of those other actors. I don't know. I'm not all the way in.
I'm like interesting with it too though, because I like other shows that are similar to it. Like How I Met Your Mother is like arguably like the more
Similar.
modern version of it, but
Yeah.
it's still very similar. It's a friend group. It's like, you know,
True.
comedy. It's not too heavy.
I liked How I
And
Met
I
Your
liked it.
Father.
Yeah.
It is same vibes. I don't know. It's more of it's a hot take. I think it's good. I just don't think it's great. Like
That's
or more so I don't
fair.
I just don't understand how people could keep watching it and watching it. But like I watch Gossip Girl probably 7 times through, and some people don't like that. So hopefully.
I'm there. All right. I'm going to talk about headphones. We talked about this a little bit on our episode with Eli. Why are we trying to take away from the progress we made with the amazing invention and innovation that is Apple AirPods? They are incredible. That, you know, Apple created this product for us. Like, thank you, Steve. Like, no, actually, it's Tim Cook now. But
Yeah, thank you,
They
Apple.
are amazing. Like, the AirPod Pro specifically, they are noise canceling. I mean, I know that they don't fit in everybody's ear, but you can get different like things so that it really fits in your ear. I walk with them. I work out with them. No problem. They don't get out. You know, you can clean them. The music quality is insane. They're noise canceling. They're so small.
I know it's so easy to fit in your purse.
So easy to fit in your purse. Like legit, everything about them is just like such an innovation. Like, thank you. Why are we trying to take away a good thing? And then instead and this is, I understand if you haven't upgraded to AirPods, I understand this. This is just speaking to the people who
Already
if
AirPods.
you own a pair of AirPods, why would you go back to wired headphones? Or why do you need those massive things that stay in your ear?
The AirPod Pros or AirPod Maxes or whatever.
I just feel like for the size, for the quality, for the look, even like I like the way my AirPods look in my ears. I'll say it. I know I look like a robot, but I like it.
No, I know. I mean, I love my AirPods so much too. They're so convenient.
Okay.
I've definitely been drawn. I think I told you this. Like, I've definitely been drawn to them though. The AirPod Maxes. I'm like, huh.
That's like the big over ear ones.
Yeah, or just like headphones in general. Like, you know, wearing like Beats or whatever. I know Ellie Thuman. I don't want to say she started it, but that's how I start. She's been doing this thing like calling them like her therapy headphones. Like, I don't know.
I think she has like the Beats ones.
Yeah,
right?
she has Beats. Yeah, but just like the act of like going for a walk, and it does. You do look pretty cool when you got the things on. You're going for your walk, but. I keep thinking, oh, maybe I'll buy them, but I still haven't because I'm like, name 3 times that you'd be able to use this. Like, I'd rather have my AirPods.
You have to carry a bigger bag. You can't have your little fanny pack or I guess you could, but then you have to put them down your neck.
Yeah, no, and
then you look like you're like.
Ryan just converted to AirPods. He just got a pair of AirPods.
It's an amazing innovation that we have.
Especially living in the city.
Right? I think the sound quality is actually pretty good for phone calls. I don't see why we're making a great thing like we're taking it back. And you know, I see the trends on TikTok and everyone's like we're switching back, like wired headphones are in. You know, if that's what came with your phone and you haven't upgraded yet, that's amazing, but to have it and then go back to wired, I can't, like, I just don't understand.
No, I know. The only thing I can think of for the wired portion is like if your AirPods are dead, it is annoying sometimes. But I just like charge them before I know I'm going to be using them.
And the charge for me lasts
so long.
Okay.
No, I'm glad you said that.
Thank you. I just have been seeing a lot of, not even necessarily slander against AirPods, but I feel like we're forgetting about them.
Yeah, no, it's
and they are I'm so thankful for my AirPods.
No, they really are so convenient.
Yeah.
And I do love the look of those headphones, but they don't seem as convenient if you already have AirPods. So good point.
Yeah.
Good point.
Thank you.
Next up, ice cream cake is just sad.
I completely agree
really
with this.
Okay, good. Like,
it's so stupid. It makes no sense.
I literally don't understand it. Like, I was with people and they were like, oh yeah, we had ice cream cake for their birthday. I was like, just get ice cream
or get cake.
Well, no, but like, yeah, like that. You have to be its own thing.
One. Yes.
Like, and then this weekend we had cookie cake and it was phenomenal. Like, cookie cake's amazing.
Cookie
or like
cake's
birthday
good, but
cake.
Cookie's like cookie cake is a giant cookie, right? Like,
yeah, but if it's cooked properly and like nice and soft.
Okay, it's like a soft cookie.
Like a birthday cake. Like, why? Like, ice cream cake is literally, I guess it has icing on top, but then it's just ice cream.
And then like, so it's like a layer of cake, a layer of ice cream. You have to be mindful of the temperature of it.
Yes.
It doesn't taste that good.
No, it's like too cold in my teeth.
Yes, it does. You think about
you bite into it and you're like, you up the gums.
It just, the flavor combinations don't make sense. They don't make sense. It's way too icing heavy. I picture ice cream cake with like bright blue icing. Like,
for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
A happy birthday.
Like when you go to a birthday party when you're younger, it's like, it's ice cream cake. I'm like, no.
Yeah. In the back, like,
oh my God. I was so excited for the yellow birthday cake.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't.
I agree. Actually, I would like to meet someone that their favorite cake is ice cream cake. I've yet to meet one of those in my entire life.
Yeah, I guess I haven't met, but like everyone just like talks about it. So I'm like, people must like it.
No, we used to do like at family parties. It'd be like the Carvel ice cream cake.
Yeah,
like
the Carvel.
Like, and then you get the little like the crunchies. It's in like the whale shape or whatever, you know. Like,
I guess maybe it started because like sometimes people put ice cream on their. Actually, people don't put ice cream on their cake.
No,
people put ice cream on cookies sometimes, but not on cake. So actually, I don't know where it came from.
I just think we're trying to mess up a good thing, which is ice cream and separately cake. So why would we ruin a good thing?
Oh my God,
like, we have 2 good things.
Like a Milk Bar birthday cake right now.
Yes, a classic cake. Like
cake.
Yeah. I like cupcakes actually because they're portable.
Oh my gosh,
good
I'm getting
ratio
so
of
hungry.
icing to of cake to icing.
Yes. Oh my God.
That good ratio though.
Yes, that sounds so good.
Yeah, it does sound good, right? All right. Anyways.
What's your next one?
My next one. I think this is my last one.
Perfect. I have one more too.
Okay, cool. This is a hot take. If you guys watch a lot of YouTube, social media stuff, you would know, you're familiar with these concept of the what I eat in a day videos. I think a lot of people lie in them. And that is my hot take. I think that a lot of people produce this content and I think that they're lying. I do.
To like make them look healthier.
To make them look healthier, or some people, which I don't want to bring this up. I think some people show more than they actually eat, you know, or people will be like, you know, oh my God. And I ate 3 cookies or something. And you're like, you know, I know you and I know you don't eat 3 cookies. Like I just think that it's a really sensitive subject. That's why I don't really do what I eat in a day and stuff. You know, I'll show my meals and whatever, but I'm not like, this is exactly what I eat in a day to look like
Yes,
this.
people always ask, and I'm like, you won't see that from
Yeah.
me. Sorry. Like, it'll just be in our vlog. Like, you'll just see what we eat. Because then you, like, feel like you have to create this amazing meal, or you have to... I always feel, like, self-conscious. I've said this on the podcast. Like, I'm like, I have to make it look healthier or something. Like, I get nervous.
Same. And every time I talk about food somehow, it's the wrong way. So I don't even want to bring this up. But I just, from what I've seen and from even myself and my friends and, you know, the communities that we're in with social media, like, I just think, and not that people, like, I'm not saying that our friends are lying or anything. A lot of our friends don't really do, like, food content.
Yeah.
Like what I eat in a days. But I think it's a little phony. I think
It is a little phony.
It's a
It
little
pisses
phony
me off.
baloney.
Then I have... we're really roasting.
I know. Go.
Like, then I have this little... like, I don't even know, like a wrap with like hemp seeds and like chia seeds and like a little Brussels sprout. I'm like, no, you didn't. That's not filling at all.
Yeah.
Like, no, you didn't.
Or
Show me the side of fries. Like,
yes.
show me the other food that you had. Like, I know you didn't just eat that, and it's really uncomfortable for us.
Yeah.
So yeah, I agree with you there. There's TikToks that do it.
Yes, or I just think what's documented on social media just in general, you know, people are like, oh, like, look at this fruit tray, but it's like, show the cake you're having. You know what I mean? Like, I just think there's a lot of dishonesty and you could choose what you want to show. Social media is a highlight reel completely, but from what I've witnessed, I think there's a lot of phony baloney behavior in that, which is why I try not to go there.
Yeah, no, I mean, you're great about it. You're like, look at these wings. Like,
yeah, and I mean, then you could argue for me, then it's like promoting unhealthy eating or whatever.
No,
but
I need to be better about it. I'm always like, oh, I'll show my green. Like Delaney used to call me out of it. She'd be like, you'll take pictures of your green juice, but like not your like chicken. I'm like, oh, I didn't like think about it like that. So I'm trying to be better about showing my
I don't know why. I think I was like watching stuff on TikTok and I was like, and no shade, you know, maybe some people do really eat like that, you know, and they really are. I just hate the messaging when it's like, they'll be like, and you know, like I earned it for dessert. I had one healthy
that's so
cookie. And it's
toxic.
like,
you earned it. Like, what about intuitive eating and like thinking about like what you want to eat?
Yeah. Or I just saw something. It was like Chick-fil-A is the best cheat day. I get the grilled nuggets. I was like, you get on your cheat meal, you're getting the
Get the regular nuggets and the waffle fries.
Right?
Please, for the love of God, cheat more.
Please cheat every day.
I actually did see something like that recently, and it really made me upset.
Right? Like, you could cheat every day. Like, that's healthy.
No, I know. People when they say their cheat meals, I'm like, I had that today, and I felt good about it.
But like what I eat in a day on a cheat, what I eat in a day on a cheat day or whatever, and it's like, oh, you know, like it will be healthy all day, and then it will just be like. And for dinner, I tried a little bit of my boyfriend's pasta. It's like, what did I miss something? Like, where's the cheat? You know, like
have the pasta.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah. I could talk about that forever.
I understand. And I understand not everybody has like a positive relationship with food like that, where they're able to be like
tolerant to. Well, some people also like can't have a lot of gluten or like whatever. So that's definitely fair, and maybe we just didn't know that. But I think it'd be nice if things were restructured a little bit,
or just not to promote that messaging. Yeah. Like, let's not make it so
I earned it. Like, no.
Yeah. I earned this cookie that I made with my own, like, you know, like healthy ingredients and whatever. It's like, all right, I agree. I don't know.
I agree. My last one is that, do you like Gatorade? Like,
I don't like, I'm not going to go out of my way to get it, but like, yeah. Why?
I just like get it sometimes when I'm hungover with a bagel. It's not the best for you. Like, other things
I don't
are
care.
better.
Yeah.
Well, here we are. Yeah, here we are. I think orange is actually the worst flavor of Gatorade. Like, I was thinking about it. You've got red, yellow, orange, blue, purple. Obviously, purple.
I would say purple would be the worst. But
like, what do you think about orange? Like, to me, I'm like, give me the orange juice then. Like, I don't want like this
I get
down.
that.
Like, the lemon lime's pretty good. Blue's amazing. Grape's amazing. Yellow's red's pretty good. I just think orange like doesn't need to exist.
I think orange flavored things are really artificial tasting.
Maybe it is because of orange juice too, because people are like, okay, well, I know what orange juice tastes like. I mean, do you think maybe that's what it is?
Maybe. I don't go out of my way to get Gatorade, but I do like it. Like,
yeah,
like, I'll drink it. Yeah.
And then I also, you said that was your last one of your hot takes.
Yeah, that was.
I just wanted to like. We don't have to like talk about each one.
Yeah.
I just want to label some. I'm not gonna like expose the people, but just like in the last weekend. So it's people that I was with this weekend.
Good. Okay.
Things that they said. Pancakes and waffles are overrated, which I don't agree with. I think they're delicious. New Year's Eve is overrated.
Agree. It's always trash.
Quote, I don't think babies are cute. I think when they're first born, they're not that cute. I could agree.
I would agree too.
But babies are cute. Marvel movies are overrated. Pops. I know. I don't agree. Popsicles are pointless. I also don't agree. I could see where they're coming from, but like on a nice summer day, popsicles are nice.
Yeah, I like a pop. I'm here for like a frozen summer treat.
Yeah,
in any
delish.
form. Yeah, on a hot summer day.
Which I just tried Truly popsicles. So good.
I didn't know that they made those.
Yeah, I know. I didn't either. I had them this weekend. And lastly, John Mayer's overrated, which I do not agree with.
I don't agree with that either.
He has a unique voice.
Yeah, the babies thing I could kind of agree with. Like, I think I've definitely seen some babies where I'm like, that's a cute baby, but I think the overwhelmingly most babies, like when people are like, there's a TikTok that's so funny and it's like not a cute baby or something, and it's like, did I ever show you this one?
I don't think so.
Oh, it's so funny. So it's like a mom and she pretends to be on FaceTime and she's like, oh my god, it's so cute. She's like, John, look at how cute the baby is, and like it's like just not a cute baby, and he goes, oh wow, oh my god, and then she goes, they're on FaceTime, and he goes, no, it's gorgeous,
Was it a real baby or was one of those like filters where you can? I think
it was a filter. It was very.
That's funny. I love those FaceTime
genuine
pranks.
Reaction. Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, we're already so long, but should we read a couple of our listeners?
Yeah,
we could just spit them off. I don't like how avocado on avo toast is smashed. I prefer just sliced avocado. I agree, actually. I prefer sliced.
Wow, really? See, I like it mashed, but I could do it sliced too. I think it's like two different like
textures.
Yeah, two different textures. And sometimes when it's mashed, it's more of like, they put other stuff in it.
Yeah.
It's more of like a guac. Like it's,
it's two different things.
Yeah.
I think influencers get paid too much sometimes. I would probably agree
with that. Yeah.
In comparison to healthcare jobs, 1,000%, and teachers, so many things. I don't understand the hype around Taylor Swift.
I think we talked about this last time too. I love Taylor Swift, but yeah.
Yeah, I love TS.
Owning a dog is hard work and it's not meant for everyone. I completely agree with that.
I actually didn't hear what you said.
Owning a dog is hard work and it's not meant for everyone.
It is not meant for everybody.
Yeah. I think that we've made getting a dog like too easy these days.
Yeah,
like,
too easy.
And
it's
so
scary.
many people are like, I'm getting a dog. And it's like, that's why we see so many people that get rid of their dogs, unfortunately, because they don't realize how much of a commitment it is. So
puppies, especially, like,
yeah,
if you get a dog like that, like you rescue one 3 years old, maybe a little bit more trained, but like when you get a puppy, it's so much work, and dogs too, but you know what I mean. New York is a stressful place to live. It is, but for me, I feel like it matches my energy, so it calms me down in a very strange way.
I could see how people could hate it.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Oh my god, definitely.
Yeah.
White Claws are the worst. There's definitely some other better seltzers.
Butter is disgusting. I could see that, but like I could
Cream
see
cheese is disgusting.
I could see hating any condiment, really.
Yeah. Sauces and condiments, you've got to pass. I'm literally wearing something like this right now. Those chonky slides everyone wears.
I saw that one.
I honestly don't care. If you're short, you get it. Like, you just want to be taller, okay? It's flattering.
I prefer people to stay 6 feet away from me, COVID times or not. I kind of agree with that. I like personal space. I mean, in this city, it's impossible to have that happen, like when you're walking the street and stuff. But like, I don't understand why we do need to stand so close to people. Like, if you're talking, I understand it's respectful too. But like,
yeah,
there are instances when like, we could all have our circle of space.
Well, I feel like I've talked about this before, maybe not on the podcast. Like those close talkers.
Yeah.
I do not like a close talker. Like, I feel your breath. It might not smell bad, but I feel like some people just like, it's like they're always telling you a secret.
Yes.
But it's like not. It's like, oh my God, the weather's so good today. I'm like, can we talk about it? Like a few people. But some people, it's just like, that's what they do. Milk with ice cubes as a drink.
That's so vile.
Oh my God. That is so Nick Vile. No, I'm kidding.
That was funny. I saw one that said like all alcohol tastes bad, and I would completely agree. Like I drink to get drunk, or I drink for the effects of it. I don't drink because I think it tastes good. Some people are like, God, I just crave alcohol. Like the taste of it's so good.
Yeah.
Couldn't relate less. Like,
no, definitely. Every now and then, I'm sure like you might want like a marg, like, oh, I just want a marg now, or like I want a glass of rosé, but it's not like, oh, that tastes so good. It's just like this vibe. It's more about the vibe.
I think it's like that. Yeah.
Like, well, I do like manmosas, but still, it's like maybe I'd probably rather just have the orange juice, but it's like, since it's an alcoholic drink.
I just always like, for some reason, like no matter what it is, like I always like feel it in my throat and like
Yeah,
it just like
it's not amazing.
I'm like I try to get there, but like even if you make a sugary drink and try to cut the taste of the alcohol, like I don't know.
Did you ever like drink Shirley Temples growing up?
No.
Okay, well I loved them. So I was like, oh my god, I'm 21 now. I'm gonna order Dirty Shirley's for everywhere. They're disgusting. They don't taste like Shirley Temples.
Yeah,
like I'd rather the Shirley Temple.
Because the alcohol.
Because the vodka. It's disgusting.
That's gross. Ugh. No.
I hate the summer and the heat, cozy, cold days for days. I've met some people that are like that, but as much as the cold is fun and like seasons, like I feel like I'd rather summer.
A lot of Miles Teller stuff because of the Top Gun. Miles Teller is not hot.
I agree.
You don't think he's hot?
No.
I
haven't seen Top Gun yet, so updates to come.
Wow.
But I see him as this more like, I don't want to say that, but I just see him as more of like a character. Like he's just kind of like a normal looking guy. You think he's like
about his vibe.
Sexy? Maybe, okay, I haven't seen his vibe.
Okay.
Like Jack Harlow, I saw his vibe, so I could understand.
Oh no, but in like pretty much every movie he's in, like Footloose, Project X, even like I think he's hot. I mean, you know,
no, a lot of people do. I will report back. I'm seeing Top Gun on Sunday, so
okay,
I will let you know. I'm sad to hear this, but it's true. It's actually one of my hot takes, but it was the opposite last time. Cantaloupe and honeydew suck. I say that they're better than berries.
I hate them.
Yeah, everyone hates melon.
When taking meds, I put the drink in my mouth first, then pop the pill. How would you even do that?
You'd have to like put your mouth up and like drop it in.
How do you do it? You put the pill in first, right?
Yeah, and then drink.
Flush it down. I put it so far back on my tongue that like I'll like.
Do you ever like? I always get so nervous. I'm like, when I go to drink, I'm like, did the pill end up in the water bottle? Like I can't see it. Like I think I didn't swallow it. I get nervous.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never had that, but
well, you put it all the way back in the.
Yeah, I put it really far back.
I gotta
on my
place
tongue.
it back there.
Yeah, I put it far back there. Throw that back.
Throw it back. Oh my god, this one geeks me. I'm sorry, but vapes are like pacifiers for adults. It's so true.
I guess
like they have to have it with them. They just have to. Oh, I'm so much better. Like they stop talking for a second, like a pacifier. It's true.
Yeah, you're kind of right. I kind of get that.
I know. Everyone needs to quit vaping, please. It's freaking me out.
Side parts look better than middle parts. I saw that you talked about this in your vlog recently.
Oh my god, thank you. Whoever said that.
Yeah.
I feel like a little bit younger, but without my extensions, I am not loving my middle part. So it's just more fun for summer to like just like throw it. So thank you, whoever said that.
Yeah. I don't like chocolate. Chocolate isn't that good. A few people.
Yeah, I'm not a big dessert person, so I'm there.
Really? I like chocolate. I think it's a sweet treat.
Sweet treat. Oh, I don't agree with this, but you'll agree with it. Bacon kind of sucks. Bacon is so good.
Yeah, I just have never liked bacon. I think that the taste of bacon impacts everything around it. You know, like you cook bacon in a pan and like you'll never get rid of it. I don't know. I mean, you can obviously if you wash it, but
it's a lot to do. It's a lot to do.
I hate games of any kind.
Ooh, not these two girls.
Yeah, no, we love a game.
No, it's
I
so
love a
fun.
game.
Literally, I had game night last night. Short noodles are greater than long noodles.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Perhaps like penne over spaghetti. But those are just two different vibes for me. Ice cream needs to be microwaved for a few seconds to get a little melty. Maybe I should do that. Maybe that would make me like ice cream better. Like, you know, when you get like a tub at home, and it's like so hard to get the ice cream out of the tub. Wine.
Apple Maps over Google Maps. What do you use?
Google Maps.
Me too.
Ever since I got lost freshman year on campus, like the walking directions at least are so much better on Google.
Completely agree. However, I will say with CarPlay.
I knew you were going to say this. Yes, CarPlay girly. That's what it goes with, right?
Well, you can use Google Maps, but like, I don't know if it's just New York City or whatever. Like, it is not caught up. Like, it is like the Apple Maps like has like 3D renderings of like buildings and stuff. Like, it's really good.
So it works for that, huh? Maybe they do CarPlay
Google Maps
too.
is data, but Google Maps has like all my data, all my stored locations. Like, I want Google Maps to like.
Yeah.
Oh gosh,
this is funny. I think you might say this. The word "sando" for sandwiches is cringe.
No, I would never be like, oh, I want to get a sando. Like,
yes, you would, but like as a joke.
I would say like ironically, like
oh, sando, hello.
I'm like, I'm not texting people like, Yeah, like we'll go grab a quick sando. Like that. I feel like that's like what like a man working on like a construction site would say. Like you
really
like yo, you want to get some sandos for lunch?
Hey Mike.
Hey Mike.
Yeah, maybe
Sandos at 11.
Yeah, it just like makes it fun. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know a lot of people that say it. Voice memos over texting, obviously, so much easier. But then if you're somewhere where you can't listen to the voice memo, it sucks. You're like, I want to know what they said. Like, you know what they should start doing? You know how I dropped my phone for a second. How voicemails you can read?
Yeah.
They should do that for voice memos. You know?
Same, because like sometimes like we'll send each other ones and I'll be like, I can't like leave the room to listen to this right now or something, you know, and then it just waits. But then the anticipation of listening to it is killing me. So
I know it's like it's
really tough. Yeah.
Tough cooking.
Yeah, a lot of country music is trash. I saw this about like kind of nail shapes. Just because a nail shape is trendy doesn't mean it flatters your hands. I actually agree with that.
That's true.
Because I've found that like, you know, the long like pointy, like it makes my hands look longer, but like, you know, for some people that might, I don't know. I think
I agree. Like do like what feels right for your nails. Like I love the square look, but they don't look good on my fingers. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Like
yes.
Yeah, like I love it, but my fingers are like too small or something. I don't know. It just doesn't look the same.
Yeah.
And that's and I'm okay with that.
And you're okay with that?
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
This
was such a long episode.
Fun. I know.
Love.
That was such random, unpopular
rando.
Rando.
Maybe that's what you say, rando.
Yeah, I'll abbreviate some sando. God, I don't think it's.
I think it's funny. I don't think it's cringe.
Have you ever heard sambuchi?
No, what's that?
Like that's a sandwich. Like, oh, let's grab some sambuchis. Like,
hey.
yeah, like, hey.
No, I haven't heard that. Also, I'm still geeking over our conversation that we put on TikTok last week of like, cut or a deal. Oh, yeah. So funny. Go follow Gals in the Go podcast on TikTok. We post funny clips from the show, which you would already know if you are listening. But, you know.
I think we have to end this episode because my shorts are riding up my ass right now. Like, it's like, you know, no, I'm in pain.
It's underwear. It's underwear right now. That looks so painful.
Yeah, no, it's hurting.
No, yeah, I'm definitely hungry.
It's hurting.
I want like milk bar cake now. Like, so I might get that for lunch.
What's my ice cream cake?
Oh. No. I mean, like, if I'm hungry though, and like I'm presented it, like I'll eat it. But
I feel like in adult life, you're not going to be presented with adult cake much. Not. I think unless like you start going to, like children's like birthday parties, you know.
Yeah, which will happen eventually. That's another conversation.
Okay.
One day. All right. Love you guys so much. Thanks so much for watching and listening, and we'll see you next week.
Yeah. See you next week. Bye.